Hi guys, Helen Lingard here. So thank you for coming to this call. This is about how can you make a difference. I don't know about you, but I was really gobsmacked when, sorry, I'm just trying to sort out my background. So I've been relegated to my bedroom here. My son is asleep. He's about to get up now, make himself some lunch. So here I am. So I don't know about you, but I was gobsmacked when I saw the news about Robin Williams. And for me, it felt very much like when Princess Diana died, however many years ago it was, and my son was a baby then, and he's now 17, so it was a long time ago. I've lost track. So I wanted to, because I know, and I've seen lots of people posting about it, and I wanted to kind of reach out and help people and kind of share how we can make a difference. Because when these things happen, they tend to put the energy down and we just feel so bleh. And so I wanted to reach out and share with you ways that you, me, we can all make a difference, lift the energy up, and basically reach out to people who, even ourselves, who could be feeling this way, because in reality, or as I saw it, Robin Williams was very happy. He made people laugh. We were all just devastated. And I don't know about you, but I find, and in fact, no, I do. I know a lot of people have mentioned this. We kind of feel we haven't even met him. It's just, like I say, it's like Princess Diana. We hadn't even met him. And yet he made such a difference in our lives. And so it's kind of like, it's incredible how somebody who most of us have never met can have that impact on us. And basically, we just felt very just low. It's just like, oh my goodness. And there's some things some people have put on there, and I don't want to go too much into this, you know, how it was selfish. And for me personally, I just think how low they must be feeling. How I haven't had an experience with suicide, but I know people who have, and I know of people who felt like at times. And all I can say is that the way I feel is that you never know what's going on in someone's life, and you I just think they must be so lost, so kind of afraid, so kind of in their own thing. And especially when I didn't realize he had children. And momentarily when I saw that he had children, I was thinking, oh my goodness, how could he leave his children behind? And then it comes back into my head that people who take this action, who commit suicide, are in such a space that they're not thinking straight. They're just so low. They're just so alone, just in such a place. They just have no alternative. That's their feel. So I wanted to share some strategies that we can all do to help ourselves plus other people. So basically, we have to talk to people, connect with people. Very often we're living our own kind of lives where we're pigeonholed and we're just focusing on ourselves and we're focused on what's going on in life, and we're so bogged down with life and whatever's going on in our lives, we're not looking at people. So I would say some things I would share is one thing I recommend is Wayne Dyer's book, The Power of Intention. I'm going through that now, and it's all about being kind and making a difference. And before you can help others, you have to help yourself. So you have to be in a good place yourself. And I've had depression in the past, but I've had reactive depression, you know, when I went through my divorce and when things have happened to me. And I have used things like the gratitude log and journaled my feelings and got it down on paper. But one thing that's really good, and that's what we all need to do, like I say, is connect with people, give compliments, sincere compliments, show people we care. I mean, I've been thinking of the last week when I've seen lots and lots and lots of posts about Robin Williams, and everybody clearly is devastated. And I wonder, look at my hair, I wonder if he knew, if he had any idea of the impact he had on people. And if he had known, would he have done something differently? So it's very important that we show people how much we care, and we show ourselves how much we care about ourselves. So by that I mean reading empowering material like Wayne Dyer's The Power of Intention, looking after ourselves, and if you're feeling down, reach out to people. And when you're with people and you're talking to them, really talk to them and listen to them. Make eye contact. Put away your phone and really be talking and listen to somebody, so that if they are feeling, they can, and just show them, be absolutely in the now. And more books I can recommend about being in the now is The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. And the other one is, what's it called? Byron Katie. And I forget what her book is called, but very good book. And it's basically focus on right now, what you're doing right now. And that means if you're with somebody, you give them your full attention, you listen to them. And if they say they're having a hard time, not everybody can deal with people when they say they're having a hard time. Some people kind of want to turn off, and I don't want to deal with that. But just if you can't help them, say, look, I can't help you. And I've had people say to me before when I've been to bad places, I can't help you, but I know somebody who can. And just refer them to a resource or something. And I just want to share with you some things that I know are available in New Zealand, because we've got amazing former All Black John Kirwan, who fronts a website about depression, and that is called depression.org.nz. But I'm going to put this call in a blog. I'll share the blog and all the resources on Facebook. And if anybody wants that, please inbox me and I will send that to you personally too. And then there's one for young people, which is called the lowdown.co.nz. And I'm sure whichever part of the world you're in, you'll have their own. So whether you know somebody who's suffering, who's having a hard time, or it's you, Google, you can look at those websites, and also Google, help for depression or help for feeling down, or just Google how you're feeling and you'll get resources coming up. So it's important that you do that and ask people to help you, tell people, reach out to people. And John Kirwan shares in his story that one of his, I think it might be the beginning of the website, there's a video there. It used to be an ad here for it. And he shares that one of his friends said, it's like, get over it, mate, or pull yourself together. And that is people who can't cope with it. That's their reaction. But don't let that put you off. Keep asking people, talk to people family, friends. And again, if it's a friend says that, don't be kind of negative about them. Just realize that they're not in a position to help you, so go and ask somebody else, and there are always resources out there that can help you, so do look them up. And like I say, that's the lowdown for children, that's for teenagers who are feeling down. I'll say down, the lowdown.co.nz, and there's also the depression.org.nz, which is the one that John Kirwan fronts. So those are some things for people with depression. But now I'm going to go on about what we can do to share the love too. And it might sound cheesy, but people need love. Some people get embarrassed by saying share the love and that sort of thing, but that's what the world needs, is love, is acceptance of everybody and love. So there is a thing called globalloveletters.com, and they are fantastic. They one of my friends on Facebook, Sandom, introduced me to this. Thanks, Sandom. And it's basically, they do videos and they show how they go around and making people's days by, you can leave these letters places on a park bench, or you can go deliver them anonymously to people's houses, And I know another friend of mine, Sandy, went around, did some of these, and she filmed it. And it's great. It's telling people that you are loved. And many people, they might have a family or whatever, but they don't realize, because people aren't telling them, I love you. And that's all it takes. And the other thing you can also do, which you may have, I think I did a post on this the other day, I can't get this right, Ho'oponopono. And it's this doctor in Hawaii who went into, and I hope I might have shared this on a video before, I think I have. He went into a psychiatric institution, and he just went over the files and said, I'm sorry, I love you, please forgive me. And basically, long story short, the patients got better. So you can do that, and there's a group on Facebook where you can join. So please, again, if you want to join that, inbox me and I'll put you in touch so you can join that. Give people hugs. People don't get hugged enough, and they make they make a joke of it at Bikram because when we're all sweaty and they say touch people, because we don't touch people enough, we don't hug people enough. And I've been doing this for a while. I tell people, my friends, family, whatever, I love them, because people need to hear that. And I say to people when I've had a night out with them, I'll text them, I'll ring them, I'll say, look, thank you for a great night out, because people need to hear that. And I'm not saying that Robin Williams wasn't told that, but just tell people how much you care about them, give them a compliment, give a bunch of flowers, send cards to people, tell them how much you appreciate them, little things. Just be grateful. Do your gratitude log. Some people don't like to do this, but it's so empowering. Do a gratitude log and write down what you're grateful for. And I know this is kind of it's a viral thing most often, but just do it every day. Don't make it because everyone's doing it. Just do it every day and include people in it. Say not that they've got to do, but say thank you to this friend or thank you to that friend, and just do one every day, because you'll be amazed at the difference you'll make in people's lives by doing that. And just let go of your ego. This is about saying sorry, because when we have our ego, we tend to be caught up in, oh, I'll look like I'm at fault. Just say I'm sorry to people, and just kind of appreciate what you have, and tell people, like I say, I mean, I know there's, because it's all so simple and yet we don't do it. So, there's things like the global love letters, and again, I'll put that in the blog that I'll do after this call, so everyone will see that. And tell people how much they mean to you, give compliments. When you see someone, give a sincere compliment, and ring people you haven't heard of, you haven't connected for a while. Give them a ring and just say hi, or send them a card, whatever you like, but people love to hear your voice. And if you've been texting somebody for a while, decide to pick up the phone. Some months ago, I have a friend that we text, and she rang me, and it was so nice to talk to her on the phone, to have an old-fashioned phone conversation. And so do that. Make a like, decide every week, you're going to phone two people that you normally text or whatever, because texting and social media has taken over from actually being in touch with people. And yes, turn off your Facebook and everything, and actually say, okay, to your kids or your family or friends, whatever, let's spend some time together, and banish phones for an hour or whatever. And so you all spend time with each other, and you talk to people, and you listen to people's whatever's going on in people's lives, and you can say, you can take it in turns, go on the table and say, I'm grateful for this, I'm sorry about this, and just do it, because it's interaction. We need more interaction with each other, and we need to be reaching out, and we need to be helping each other, because when we do this, it makes such a difference to people. I had someone the other day, a friend of mine, and she left a message for me, and she just said, thank you for caring. And it was lovely to hear that, because it's me. My background's in nursing, so I do care. I care. I want to help people. What else have I got here in my I'll just see what I've got here. But of course, remember that, yes, I was going to say, it starts with you. So you have to be feeling your best. But what people sometimes say is, I can't help you because I'm not in a good position myself. But what you have to realize is that sometimes by helping other people, by saying to other people, asking other people, say, oh, how are you? And you lie through your teeth and you say, I'm great, how are you? And if you're not feeling great. And they tell you, and they might have a problem. Now, I found this, by listening to someone else's problem and helping them, I feel much better myself, because I feel I've made a difference even when I wasn't feeling great. And I've said this before in a blog or video. When you help somebody else, it raises your serotonin levels, and this is something that you learn in the Wayne Dyer's Power of Intention. It'll raise your serotonin levels. It'll also boost your immune system. Plus, it'll do the same to the person you're helping. So make an effort every day to go out there and make a difference. And it can be as simple as letting a driver come in when they're wanting to come out, because we tend to be dog-eat-dog, just focused on where we're going and not being aware of other people, what they want to do. So start letting people in. And I don't know if you read on my, I posted this on Facebook the other day, I was coming home one day in rush hour, and I stopped and let some traffic out. And because I know for me, I tend to treat people as I'd like to be treated. So I stopped to let some traffic out. And with that, I noticed as I looked in my mirror and I looked ahead, well, I was doing the same to other people, they were doing it behind me. And it was wonderful to see people paying it forward. So do nice things for people all the time. Ask people how they are, look at them, connect with them, eye contact. And oh yes, do this great thing that my friend Zen Lily said about, and this is I learned this from Lisa Nichols. Look in the mirror every day and say, I love you, X, whatever your name is. And at first you'll laugh when I started doing it after I'd done it years ago, and I started doing it more recently, and telling myself I love me. And I started to laugh. And now you do it, look in your eyes and reconnect with yourself and say, I love you. Like I say, we need to be working on ourselves and plus other people. We need to be lifting and helping other people. And so that's through Global Love Letters, which do look up. But like I say, I'll put this all on the blog, and I'll put the blog on the Facebook so you can see it. And if you want it personally, do PM me. And get out there. I mean, if you're feeling a bit down, you know somebody is, take them out. Take them out, you know, in the fresh air, whatever, just take them out. Do things for other people. And just remember that by helping other people, you help yourself too. I don't think I've got anything else to say here. I'll just go over those websites again. Like I say, if you know somebody or you, just Google help. Just Google, you know, depression or whatever if you're feeling a bit low. And just remember, because for me, I feel so much compassion for Robin Williams' family. But, and like I say, I have no personal experience of this, but for me, I just think there's nothing anybody could have done for him or anybody else, because when they want to do it, they want to do it. And so, you know, there's no point having guilt. You just do. This is why life is short. Make people feel special. Tell people every day how much you love them. Don't work ridiculous hours, and just let people know how special they are. So I hope that's helped you, how to make a difference. And if you've got any suggestions that I didn't add here, please PM me. My Facebook name is up there. Get in touch with me. I'd love to hear from you, and I will share your suggestions with other people. So that's all from me today. Another call will be on next week. I'd love to hear if you got on this call. Please leave me your comments, your feedback, and I will touch base with you again. Great to see you. Great to have you on this call, and I will be back next week. I'm looking to get some very special people onto this call. So keep a lookout for my posts on Facebook, and we'll see who we can get. Talk to you soon. Take care. Have a great day.